Hey Bookish Babes, and welcome to day 12 of the 12 Days of Bookmas. For those that are near and dear, my name is Rainy. I primarily read fantasy romance, so if you're interested in that, please like and subscribe to my channel down below. Today's video is a little different because I may have, 1, forgotten to film an intro, which is not new. 2, I'm in a different location because I'm at my mother-in-law's house. I'm actually in my house, my room from when I was a baby. And 3, we're doing the ultimate bookish video, which is where you're going to see me in a bookstore, you're going to see me buy books, you're going to see me read books that I bought, and a bunch of other bookish things, and reading other books. It's going to be a very book-heavy video. So if you're ready for that, let's get started.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You and me. Doesn't matter, it's Christmas in my heart.
Hello friends, of course I'm in my head wrap as always, but I wanted to share the book haul portion of this vloggy vlog. So I did buy one book while I was out and about, and then I have a couple other books that have just come to me in this week, and so I will show you the book haul and then the book that I'm actually going to read, because I'm going to read the book that I bought today and some other things, and then, you know, we're going to get to the rest of this ultimate bookie vlog, okay? So I went there knowing that I was probably going to buy this, and I finally did. Spectacular by Stephanie Garber. I'm so very excited to have this in my hands. It is the novella for Caraval, which I loved that series, which this is so pretty. Like, there's so much pretty, like, pictures and things in here. Like, they really outdid themselves with this special edition. It's really stunning, okay? Oh, this says, let's see. Brimming with advice guaranteed to change your love life. How not to lose the love of your life. Pandora Loveless. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't even know what this one is about, but I know this is going to be super cute. So I am going to read this in this vlog. I think it's like the perfect Christmas novella. And then from Aardvark, my Aardvark book box came in. And I got 2 books. I got The Serpent and the Wolf by Rebecca Robinson because I think Cassidy from Covers with Cassidy just read this and liked it. And I don't know a lot about it, but it says, a fake marriage meets enemies to lovers. All her life, Vasa Khazar has been sharpened into a blade. She's now lost her mother, her only remaining parent, to a dark magic that has since awoken within her. Her brother Dominic knows she's not long for this world, so he marries her off to Reed of Murik, a ruthless foreign ruler. For Dominic to invade Reed's nation, all Vasa has to do is die, but she's desperate to live. She enters her new marriage with the intent of escaping it, and he offers her a deal, help him win the votes to rise in power and she can walk free. In exchange, he'll help keep the dark magic running through her veins at bay. Okay, interesting. I am intrigued. I am intrigued. And this has a snake on the cover, which I'm using for Bree's 25 and 25 bingo board. And then I also got Private Rights by Julia Armfield, which is the UK cover, which I like actually a lot more than the other edition, although it looks like something has like gotten all smudgied on this, like someone put something on top of my book, so I'm gonna have to clean the cover. That's kind of bothering me, if you can see all that like excess. Anyway, fun story with Julia Armfield. I tried to read Our Wives Under the Sea and DNF'd it, did not like it, but this one said it was like a King Lear retelling, and that got me, honestly, because I love a good Shakespeare moment, and it's only like 260 pages, okay? So, there's no way to bury a body in earth which is flooded. It's a fact consigned to history along with almost everything else. You know what? We are just gonna go with this, because ooh, look at this. On the afternoon of her father's death, Isla takes a session with a man who is exorcised of evil spirits at the age of 17. That sounds good enough to me. And then I actually got 3 books from a Secret Santa. So we did a Secret Santa, a gift exchange for my circus, for circus staff. And I said, you know, that I love books. And I figured I was going to get a gift card. But the girl instead bought me 3 books. And she said, you know, it's really hard when I know that you've read a million books, but I just took a shot in the dark and hope you like all of them. Well, let's talk about it. She got me There Are No Saints by, what is it? Sophie Lark. And I do love this book. I own the People covers, and I own a special edition that was from Eternal Embers, like a Larry Reed's box. I don't have the snake covers, so I probably will keep this because this has like some art in it, and I'll just get the second one at some point. So like, it's fine, but I've already read this. She got me Divine Rivals. I already have the Book of the Month edition. I love this, although I might keep this one and sell the Book of the Month one because I have Ruthless Vows in the traditional published one, and so these covers will match, so I'll probably sell my Book of the Month edition. But I already own that. Then I saw this one and I went, oh dear God, she got me Addie LaRue, and I've DNF'd this 3 times. Now, fun fact, I actually considered trying a 4th time with this book, but I was like, I don't own it. I'm not going to buy it again. So, before I sell this bad boy, I will give it one more good old college try, okay? I'll try one more time before I just give it away, but it's just not for me. Although I loved Peaches and Honey, and that was very reminiscent of this, so I don't really know what's wrong with me there, okay? And the last thing I have to say, I got from Amazon, and I have no idea who gifted this to me. If you sent me this, please make yourself known, because I have no idea who sent me this. I got a crochet striped tote bag. Like, it teaches you how to make a crochet bag from start to finish. And I told everyone that I was starting my crochet journey, and then this appeared on my doorstep. And I don't know who got it to me. It didn't have a note. And the thing is, though, I don't know. I don't know who bought this for me. So if you bought it, please tell me so I can thank you. I'm very excited to get to this in Christmas time. Lincoln wants me to start it right now, but I just don't have time, okay? I have winter concerts and things that we need to get to. So, anyway, as I was saying, that was my little fun bookie book haul. I am going to get started on reading Spectacular, see what I think of it, and yeah, I'm just very excited to be back in the world of Caraval. I love this series very, very much.
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year
Hello friends, I apologize in advance for all of the clips that sound like the interstate is right there, because it is. Like, there's the highway is right there, but I have to film this clip now, so you get what you get. I feel like my hair is a mess. I'm on vacation. I'm on the porch at my parents' house. It's whatever, okay? Here for an update on Spectacular. And I didn't really update during any of it because I read it in one sitting, okay? It was about 200 pages. We've been whispering. It's because my neighbor is over there. Okay, anyway. So, I finished the book and I gave it a 4 stars. So if you don't know what this is, I can't really say a lot, because if you've read Caraval, then you know what happens in Caraval, you know who the love interests are, you know all of that. Basically, this is about the Great Holiday, which is basically Christmas, their version of Christmas, and how the day before the Great Holiday is the Great Holiday Eve, and then it's the Great Holiday Eve, and they're all big giant events, basically. And one of the main characters, Donatella, wants to get the perfect gift for her person, and so it's just the story of her last minute Christmas shopping gone awry. Okay, as I was saying, because my father came out. Okay, so it's basically just them going awry, right? And I really liked it. It was very cute. This book is so beautifully illustrated. I had the best freaking time with this. It made me feel like I was right back in that world, and I really loved Caraval, and it made me realize that I need to get to Once Upon a Broken Heart sooner than later, because like that series, I really was liking the first book, so maybe I'll prioritize that for 2025, but like who knows, it's your guess as good as mine. But this vlog is probably not going to be that long, so I did decide to also add in me reading the Merry Ever After books, except for I forgot to vlog my thoughts for the Tessa Bailey one and the Olivia Dade one, and so I'm just going to tack this part on after I talk about the Allie Hazelwood one, which I did put my thoughts for. So you're going to see me in the same exact place talking about those 2 books. Thanks anyway. Okay friends, I just finished the first book in this 5 set. I think it's called Cruel Winter with You, the Allie Hazelwood one, okay? And so the premise of that one is that there's this girl, and I can't even remember her name already, but I think it's Julie. It might be Julie. I'm gonna call her Julie. No. It's Julie and Mark. It's about this girl named Julie, and she has a best friend named Tabitha, and they're 2 years older than Tabitha's little brother Mark. And all growing up through high school and like middle school and stuff, like they're friends, but like he jokes around with her and like stuff like that. And I guess he's like always been in love with her or something, and so it's like one day they're stuck together in like a house during a bad snowstorm, and it's like them having to deal with like why they're not together and all that sort of stuff. And I just have to say, It was a 3-star. And the reason being is actually it was pretty enjoyable to listen to. Like, it wasn't anything like crazy. Like, it was easy, fast flowing. It took like an hour to listen to. However, the thing that frustrates me is, one, he literally calls her butt paper. Like, that is her nickname, because one day she had a toilet paper square stuck to her shoe and he calls her that. And he calls her that even growing up, like when they're like 30 years old. Okay. I'm sorry. That's just a little, how you say it, immature, childish to me, okay? And then second, just the whole entire relationship, there are things that go on, and like, yeah, I am gonna kind of spoil this, so if you don't want to hear it, like, whatever, but like, it's a little Christmas rom-com, like, okay, I'll pop a spoiler out. He has photos of her in a box when they're in high school, like just all these photos of her from like different stages of her life and things, because he's been obsessed with her and he finds it like endearing and she finds that endearing. I don't find that endearing. I find that creepy and stalkerish. And then the fact that he takes a picture of her right before she's going to her senior prom and then keeps that as his background photo, like in his phone for years and years and years, even after she rejects him, but then like omits it or like ignores it, pretends it didn't happen, like tries to apologize for it the next day, but he doesn't get it because she sends a voicemail and he says, why would you send a voicemail? I don't listen to voicemails. Anyway, regardless, he keeps it as his prom photo picture, his background photo for like years and years and years. To that, I'm just like, that's just weird. Also, as my friend Katie pointed out to me, that apparently sometime during their sexy time together, like, 'cause she's 2 years older than him, she says something to the effect of, oh, remember when I used to hold you as a baby? And I didn't catch that, but like, also that's very cringe. So like, and I mean, of course she had to pop in like the one, like, he was so big, we almost didn't fit on the bed situation, but like, I get that, Allie Hazelwood, like, that's your bread and butter, that's what you're gonna stand by till you die, okay? But this was just a 3-star. It was just all right. It wasn't anything to sneeze at. It was a book, honestly, and I read it. Now we're moving on to whichever one Tessa Bailey wrote, called Merry Ever After, and I have already listened to a chapter of it. I don't know much, but I know that it's already going to be cringy because I just feel it. But this one is about a girl who works at a shop, like a clothing shop, and she designs clothes, and she has a 5-year-old baby, and all of a sudden, like, this really hot guy comes in and he wants pants, but like, he can never find pants that'll fit him, and so she decides to like custom make pants for him, and I guess that's gonna be what this story is about. I don't fully know. I'll come back to you once I've actually finished it, but it's just whatever at the moment. Okay, so I remember that I actually already updated you on the Tessa Bailey one, but I finished it. Tessa Bailey has gone very much downhill, okay? Her smut has gotten really cringe. There were things that were said that, honestly, I'll probably pop a picture up of what I put in the Discord of what was like the cringiest. It was not good. And also it just kind of grossed me out because I'm like, she's 5 months postpartum and she's already just gonna sleep with a man and let him get close to her daughter. And I'm just like, yeah, the daughter doesn't know who he is because she's a baby, but like, that's just not my vibe. So I gave it a 2. It was not good. Honestly, I'm probably not going to read anything more by Tessa Bailey, which is a little sad, because I used to really like her, but it's gone bad. And here's the Olivia date update. I don't have one. It was not good. I don't remember a single thing about it. I just know it was about a girl and a guy, and I think the girl likes the guy but didn't realize the guy likes the girl, and they're driving in a wienermobile on the side of the road, and they get stuck in traffic or something, and they profess their feelings to one another, and they basically have sex in the wienermobile in the middle of the highway. It was fine. I don't think I gave it a 2. I think I gave it a 3 because it just wasn't memorable. And I don't really have much more to say on that one, but I am excited to read the next one because apparently it's like 911 vibes, like the show, and I think it's the Alexandria Bellafleur one. I haven't read anything by her yet, so we'll see how it goes.
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in.
Hey friends, just closing out this vlog because we're about to head out to go home. And so I need to upload this before we actually get in the car. So I'm going to really quickly whiz through the last 2 books in this vlog. And I know this was not the most exciting way to end Bookmas, but I kind of overestimated what I could get done while on vacation, if we're being honest. So anyway, I finished the Merriment and Mayhem one by Alexandria Belfler, and I gave it a 3.5 star. I honestly really, really liked it. It was so beyond rushed. It was 57 pages, and it was just like basically like a girl meets a fireman and like gets in lust with him, and then like starts banging him, and then at the end decides like wants to be in a relationship with him or try. And it was very cute, very fun, but it was just so quick. Like there was just not enough time for me to appreciate what was going on. And so I'm just a little sad about that. And I would have read a full-length story of that because I was liking it. It was the one I liked the most. So 3.5. I also gave the same rating to Allie Hazelwood, but I just like the way Allie Hazelwood writes. So I think that's acceptable. It's just not, none of these are like a 4-star to me. And then I read the No Only Santa's in the Building by Alexia Dara, the one that was like the neighbor one. That was, I did not really like that. That was a 2.5. It just didn't work for me. No. And I don't really have more to say on it because it was honestly kind of boring, if we're being honest. But yeah, so that's the end of Bookmas. I'm sorry we ended on such a crazy, weird note, but you will get regularly scheduled content Sunday. Yeah, I'm not having a video Wednesday because it's Christmas. So yeah, thanks for tagging along on all of the days with me. If you got to the end of this video, let's put a Santa emoji or some sort of Christmas emoji because I read it, Only Santa's in the Building. And I hope you have a fabulous Merry Christmas. I love you all. I love my patrons, my residents. You are all very fabulous. If you're interested in finding out more about that, the link is always underneath here. Make sure to subscribe to all of my things, Rainy Blue Reads, across all social media. And I'll see you guys in a video very soon.